1.7 trillion naira at the end of December 2018.
Senior Democrats have responded by accusing him of committing a gross offense.
The All Progressives Congress has vowed to punish the Ogun State Governor, Ibikule Amosu.
Hi, this is Celebration Television News Desk. I am Obozige Ruth, and many thanks for joining us. Here are top stories for the day. Deep-rooted dishonesty among Nigerians warranted border closure, says Buhari. No apology for citing transport varsity in Dara, says Amici. From the international scene, NATO summit, Boris Johnson to call for unity as alliance turns 70. On business, World Bank to federal government, reform now to stop further slide into extreme poverty. And on sport, Messi claims record 6 Ballon deal. Now the news in full, but shortly after this timeout. President Muhammadu Buhari on Monday defended the temporary closure of the country's land borders, saying that it had to reduce domestic fuel consumption by 30%. Buhari, who said there had yet to be any decision on when the borders would be reopened, said deep-rooted dishonesty made the federal government to close the borders. He, however, said farmers were among the biggest beneficiaries of the government's decision to close the borders, which had led to a remarkable drop in the smuggling of goods, especially rice. Acknowledging the effort of farmers, Buhari said farmers must be protected. Buhari was speaking in Dara, Katsina State, Nigeria, when a delegation of Katsina State Elders Forum visited him at his country home. He stated that the Nigeria Customs Service was reviewing all borders outlets in a bid to identify the illegal routes used for smuggling and those officially recognized for genuine transactions. Again, on local scene, court upholds IG's power to recruit 10,000 constables. The Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday upheld the power of the Nigeria Police Force and the Police Council under the control of the Inspector General of Police to recruit constables into the NPF. Justice ENQUIRY, in his judgment, dismissed the suit filed by the Police Service Commission to challenge the power of the NPF and the IGP, Mohammed Adamu, to carry out the ongoing exercise of recruiting 10,000 police constables into the police force. The judge held that the PSC's case lacked merit. He explained that the law guiding the enlistment of constables into the NPF was the Nigeria Police Regulations of 1968, issued by the Nigerian president in accordance with the provisions of sections of the Police Act 1967, number 41, providing for the organization and administration of the police force. He noted that the section 71 of the said Nigeria Police Service Regulations 1968 gave the power to enlist constables to the Police Council and the NPF under the control of the IGP and not the PSC. He ruled that the PSC, by its enabling law, retained the exclusive power to promote, demote, dismiss, and discipline any police officer apart from the IGP. It could only appoint constables after the recruitment carried out by the NPF. Moving forward, Transport Minister Rotimi Amechi has said he does not owe anybody apology for citing the Federal University of Transportation in Dara. Amechi spoke on Monday in Dara, Katsina State, as President Muhammadu Buhari performed the groundbreaking for the university. The minister, in his welcome address, said the university was his own imagination to ensure the availability of the manpower needed for the sustenance of modern technology, especially in railway transportation. Amechi said Dara was suitable for the university, stating that he would not mind being called a sycophant for saying so. The minister said 60 Nigerians were in various universities in China studying railway technology, while another 90 would soon join them. He maintained that the new university would facilitate the manpower development in Nigeria, apart from promoting indigenous technology in the country. In his comment, Buhari said the university would provide the much-needed local manpower that would promote modern technology for the development of railway technology in Nigeria. And lastly, from the local scene, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on Monday secured an order of the Federal High Court in Lagos for the forfeiture of 2 houses in Ilorin, Kwara State, belonging to a former Senate President, Bukola Saraki. The EFCC told the court it uncovered monumental fraud perpetrated in the treasury of the Kwara State government between 2003 and 2011, when Saraki was the governor of the state. Based on an ex parte application filed by the EFCC pursuant to Section 17 of the Advance Fee Fraud and Other Related Offences Act No. 14, 2006, Justice Riwan Akawa ordered the temporary forfeiture of Saraki's 2 properties designated as plot number 10 and number 11, Abdul Kadir Road, GRA, Ilorin, Kwara State. Sadiq said the EFCC also received a damning intelligence report showing monumental fraud perpetrated in the treasury of the Kwara State government between 2003 and 2011. He said whilst the investigation was ongoing, several fraudulent transactions were discovered. News from the international scene is up next on News Desk. Please do well to join us again.
You are surrounded, as I see in the spirit, by uncles that are wicked. You came with their picture. Bring them.
International Amazing Grace. Wednesday is going to be morning and evening. Thursday morning, evening.
A man of prophecy cannot be sent to extinction.
Friday in the evening is a Jema.
International Amazing Grace 2019 with Apostle Johnson and Dr. Lizzie Suleiman. Swimming in Glory. Live at the International Worship Center, Omega 5 Ministries Headquarters, Auchi, Edo State, Nigeria.
And welcome back. On the international scene, NATO summit, Boris Johnson to call for unity as alliance turns 70. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson is set to call for NATO unity amid growing tensions within the military bloc. A summit to mark the founding of the 29-member Defense Alliance 70 years ago gets underway near London on Tuesday. The gathering is overshadowed by a bitter row between France and Turkey and a continuing debate over money. Last month, French President Emmanuel Macron described NATO as brain dead, saying alliance members were no longer cooperating on a range of key issues. US President Donald Trump, who has repeatedly clashed with NATO's European members over the funding of the bloc, is among world leaders attending. He arrived in the UK on Monday ahead of the reception hosted by the Queen of Buckingham Palace on Tuesday evening. He is set to hold separate talks with the German and French leaders and NATO Secretary General. NATO members pledged to come to the aid of one another should any ally come under attack. Again, from the foreign scene, Donnie McClurkin celebrates birthday and album chart debut at number 1. The songwriting skill and vocal prowess of multiple award-winning gospel singer Tony McClurkin just made another impact on the charts again as the gospel icon's latest album, A Different Song, debuted at number 1 on the South's current gospel albums chart. This latest album also debuted at number 2 on Billboard's top gospel albums chart. The 8th solo album from the prolific music minister Donnie McClurkin delivers an invigorating performance on A Different Song, lifting listeners and keeping faith, hope, and strength in our lives, celebrating the glory and ever-present love of God on our journey. A Different Song features 11 tracks, including Donnie McClurkin's powerful declarations on the lead singles Not Yet and There's God. Continuing to perform worldwide, McClurkin also recently celebrated a blowout birthday concert for his 60th birthday with a sold-out birthday event on November 16th at the Greater Allen AMA Cathedral of New York. The star-studded lineup delivered an unforgettable worship experience to the packed crowd, with the night featuring Kirk Franklin, Cissy Winers, Erica Campbell, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, Kara Shield, Ezekiel Walker, and more, with McClurkin taking the stage to close out the celebration. The birthday celebration concert also featured a plague presentation from RC Inspiration to McClurkin, commemorating his career success thus far. On business, World Bank to federal government reform now to stop further slide into extreme poverty. The details of the news will come shortly after this time out. Please do well to join us again.
The Jubilee Music and Arts Festival
is here again. We are the voices.
We are the voices.
One mic. One mic. One mic.
We are the culture.
The gospel. The gospel.
The gospel culture.
The move for God. One stage.
One stage.
Performances.
Mind-blowing performances.
One night.
For God.
We are for God.
Come.
Come. Come.
Aren't you coming? I will be there.
I will be there. I will be there.
I will be there. Let's all be there.
Let's all be there. Let's all be there.
Let's all
be there.
Let's all be there.
The World Bank has said the number of Nigerians living in extreme poverty may increase by more than 30 million by 2030, and the country will be home to 25% of the world's destitute people if the government fails to revive economic growth and create jobs. It warned that the country could slide back into recession if crude prices fell by 25% to $50 a barrel. The international oil benchmark Brent crude traded around $61 per barrel on Monday. The bank gave the warning in its 2019 Nigeria Economic Update report, which was released on Monday. According to the report, Nigeria's economy is expected to grow by 2.1% in 2020 and 2021, compared to an annual population growth rate of 2.6%. It noted that Nigeria's economy was recovering gradually from the 2016 recession, with growth projected to pick up from 1.9% in the 2018 to 2% in 2019. The World Bank, however, warned that the projected growth outlook is vulnerable to external and domestic risk, including geopolitical and trade tensions that may affect inflows of private investment. The World Bank urged President Muhammadu Buhari to increase domestic revenue, remove trade restrictions, and improve the predictability of economic policy. It also advised the Nigerian government to remove expensive fuel subsidies and reduce lending to targeted sectors that crowd out banks. Again, on business, many roads in Nigeria are in bad shape due to lack of proper maintenance occasioned by the paucity of funds at the Federal Road Maintenance Agency, the agency has said. According to FEMA, poor budgetary allocations over the years to the agency are limiting its ability to adequately maintain Nigerian roads. This came as the President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, disclosed that the federal government was being confronted by funding challenges. Speaking at the Nigeria South Africa Road Transport Infrastructure and Public-Private Partnership Initiative in Abuja on Monday, the Managing Director of FEMA, Nuruddin Rafindadi, said there was a need for innovative alternative funding sources. He stated that FEMA had been faced with severe shortage of funds over the years, adding that this had hampered adequate maintenance of federal roads nationwide. In his address at the event, the Senate President, who was represented by the Chairman, Senate Committee on Works and Housing, Adamu Alero, expressed doubt if the government would be able to meet the demands of Nigerians for better infrastructure. On sports, Messi claims record 6 Ballon d'Or. The details of the news will come shortly after this timeout. Please join us again.
You are surrounded, as I see in the spirit, by uncles that are wicked. You came with their picture. Bring them.
International Amazing Grace. Wednesday is going to be morning and evening. Thursday morning, evening.
A man of prophecy cannot be sent to extinction.
Friday in the evening is our Jema.
International Amazing Grace 2019 with Apostle Johnson and Dr. Lizzie Suleiman. Swimming in Glory. Live at the International Worship Center, Omega 5 Ministries Headquarters, Auchi, Edo State, Nigeria.
Barcelona forward Lionel Messi has won the Ballon d'Or award for the world's best player for a record 6th time. It is the 32-year-old Argentine's first Ballon d'Or since 2015 and comes after he scored 54 times for club and country in 2018 and 19, in which Barca won La Liga. Van Dijk was second, one of 4 Liverpool players in the top 7, including Sadio Mane in 4th. Juventus and Portugal forward Cristiano Ronaldo, who has won the award 5 times, was 3rd in the voting. Liverpool keeper Alisson won the inaugural Yasin Trophy for best goalkeeper ahead of Barcelona's Germany international Marc-Andre ter Stegen and Brazilian compatriot Edison of Manchester City. Messi's win means the Ballon d'Or awards has been won by a player from Spain's La Liga in each of the last 11 years, including last year's winner, Luka Modric, who broke the 10-year Messi-Ronaldo monopoly on the prize. After taking home the award for the 6th time, Messi has now surpassed Ronaldo, who clinched the honor on 5 occasions, while Manchester United and Real Madrid. Sadio Mane finished 4th, and his Liverpool teammate Mohamed Salah was 5th. With the top 10 consisting of PSG's Kylian Mbappe 6th, Liverpool's Alisson 7th, Bayern's Robert Lewandowski 8th, and Manchester City duo Bernardo Silva 9th and Riyad Mahrez 10th. Still on sport, Joshua Hart inspiring ahead of Ruiz rematch. Anthony Joshua has reportedly been rocked and Hart inspiring ahead of his rematch with Andy Ruiz Jr. on Saturday in Diriyah, Saudi Arabia. Joshua will bid to win back his 3 heavyweight world titles against the Mexican-American in their highly anticipated clash. The Briton was dropped 4 times in the rival's first fight in June before being stopped in the 7th round in one of the biggest shocks in boxing history. There were rumors Joshua had been hurt in sparring and had suffered the consequences in the fight. Joe Dawatko was named as the sparring partner who had dropped Joshua, but he has never confirmed this publicly. And according to the World Boxing News, the Brit has again suffered trouble in his preparations. Lastly, on sport, 2030 World Cup, Britain, Ireland plot strong joint hosting bid. Plans are in the offering by Britain and Republic of Ireland to present a joint bid to co-host the 2030 FIFA World Cup. This was released by ENQUIRY Money, General Manager Football Association of Ireland. The optimism of successful joint bid was as a result of an encouraging outcome of the England-led feasibility study. In their proposal, Wembley will host the 2030 FIFA World Cup final, while matches will take place in Cardiff, Dublin, Glasgow, and various cities in England. There is ample time for further logistical assessment, as FIFA has outlined plans to select the winning bid in 2024. The England's FA mounted failed attempt to host the tournament in 2006 and 2018, which went to Germany and Russia respectively. Also, multiple joint bids are expected from Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia, while Argentina, Chile, Paraguay, and Uruguay will also bid to co-host in South America. Now, that's the size of the news today on Celebration Television News Desk. But in case you missed out on any of them or you're just joining us, here are top stories for the day again. Deep-rooted dishonesty among Nigerians warranted by the closure, says Buhari. No apology for citing transport varsity in Dara, says Amechi. From the foreign scene, NATO summit, Boris Johnson to call for unity as alliance turns 70. On business, World Bank to federal government, reform now to stop further slide into extreme poverty. And then on sport, Messi claims record 6 Ballon deal. Now, be afraid on our social media platforms. On Celebration TV, on Facebook, we are Celebration TV. On Instagram, My Celebration TV. On Twitter, at My Celebration TV. On YouTube, Celebration TV. I am Obozige Ruth, and many thanks for joining us on News Desk today. To have a lovely Tuesday ahead. Goodbye for now.